The son of a dream, the American Nightmare.
Michael, a man who redefined himself away from WWE and is now a main event star. Corey, I will never forget the night that you and I had the opportunity to call this man's amazing return to WWE.
You're right about that, Saxton. A true WrestleMania moment, if there ever was one.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Gentlemen, WrestleMania has just become undeniable.
After 6 years away from WWE, made a show-stealing return and defeated Seth freaking Rollins.
It was a heck of a debut, but Rhodes has his sights set on the main event of the Showcase of the Immortals.
There is no reason to doubt that he can make it to the main event.
And from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Only a small handful of WWE superstars have held 2 championships simultaneously, and this man now joins their ranks.
Yeah, it's an honor no matter how long you hold both titles, but the reality is most double champions lose at least one title before long.
This man is determined to be the exception rather than the rule.
You talk about standing at the top of the mountain. This guy is at the peak of Mount Everest.
Indeed, it is going to take a monumental effort to take either one of this guy's titles. The title collector is here.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, The Rock!
Imagine all the hard work, the training, and the perseverance it takes to win a title in WWE. Now double it, and you can see the magnitude of this man's accomplishment.
In WWE, the only thing more difficult than becoming champion is staying champion. And his journey was twice as hard, but the work from here is double too.
But if anyone is up to the challenge, it's this guy. You talk about standing at the top of the mountain. This guy is at the peak of Mount Everest.
Indeed, it is going to take a monumental effort to take either one of this guy's titles. Here comes the head of the table, the Tribal Chief.
And representing the Bloodline, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
The head of the table is at the Showcase of the Immortals.
We've seen Reigns defeat the all-time greats here at WrestleMania. Edge, Triple H, The Undertaker.
But there's no bigger win than winning the biggest WrestleMania match in history, unifying the WWE and Universal titles by defeating Brock Lesnar. A decade of dominance, even more powerful than ever.
The cage door has been locked behind these competitors, and standing in each other's way from escape, we see Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. Of course, you can't count out the opposition here, as you see, The Rock and Roman Reigns.
Now these superstars realizing exactly what they've gotten themselves into. The steel cage leaves you with nowhere to run away from conflict. Only choice is to face your competition head-on.
For a superstar to turn being locked inside a steel cage into an advantage?
Only if they can accept that the cage itself is just as much a tool in this match as anything else. They need to stop thinking of the cage as a trap and start thinking of it as a weapon. An unforgiving weapon that can be used to elevate their offense.
What a clothesline!
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Placed into the corner. What a reversal by Reigns. He turns it around. Counters. This could be an opportunity. Slide. So effective. He's getting a little battered now. Suplex. Launched. Step up and then leg sweep.
Nicely done.
And now he's starting to make his way up the cage.
The sprint up the cage is on. Ooh, what a nasty kick. That's disrespectful.
Trying to hold on a second.
He might be finding a submission hold here.
Oh, no. He comes off the cage and lands right back.
Nice escape.
He's making haste, climbing up the cage wall. And that was a rough landing from that toss.
And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Nasty impact.
Power from the suplex.
Uh-oh. Able to evade. And he barely evades. What a suplex. Stops the attack with a hit to the gut.
Reigns comes up short on that attack.
Looking for more damage here.
And what a maneuver we just saw.
Coming off the block. Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage.
He is doing whatever he can to fight the cover. And he does. Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
Tough position to be caught in here. Face first.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Out with the arm clutch into the...
Making the climb up the cage. Here he goes.
Fortitude being tested with every step.
Double underhook suplex. He switches it back around. Reigns had that scouted. Oh, God, face first. He's on his heels a bit now.
The total damage that a steel cage match does, we are seeing it right now, Michael.
punch. And first blood has been drawn on the beast.
Lesnar gets out of the way. Clothesline.
Double leg drop. Kick gets caught.
Great height. Setting up.
Suplex. Delivers the Bulldog.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
hard for Lesnar. Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
And he stonewalls The Rock. Oh, misses the mark.
Way to steer clear.
That'll jam your tailbone. And more attacks to his core could hinder his offense. And we see the attention being put on the torso area.
And here he is scaling up the cage wall.
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble. Quick exchange of counters there.
And now he's made it to the top of the cage. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
All he has to do is drop down to the floor, and his hand will be raised. Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly.
Oh, this is just flat-out punishment.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
And now he's looking to advance up the cage wall. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory. Very precarious position here.
And he begins his ascent up the cage wall.
Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him.
Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over. Making the big climb towards victory. Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
Heck of a view from up there, but he'll enjoy a view from the floor even more. One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so. Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
Face first into the cage.
Need to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
And he hits the mat with a thud.
Oh, that could not have felt good.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage. He's looking down on the cage from the top. He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup.
Heading up and maybe heading out in search of some footing to make this huge climb.
And he's finally up to the top of the cage. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
He doesn't want to spend too much time up there. There are only so many places you...
Off the steel, all the way up.
Crash and burn.
This is not what you want this late in the match.
He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
It's not safe being up there.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Here are your winners, The Rock and Roman Reigns.
Broken, beaten, and scarred. But there is your winner.
And that's about as conclusive a win as you can get in the cage.
That was a great example of what a tag